night, Carlos and Jay, alright. Talking love so bright under the studio lights. Dating tips galore, they're never a bore. Laughing till we're sore, tuning in for more. Love in black and white, they keep it loose and tight. Putting love back in sight with every funny bite. Relationships they break, from real to all that's fake. These guys never flake, always make you stay awake. Love in black and white, Carlos, Jay, take flight. Keep your love in mind so right, every single night. Through laughter, tears, and fears, they've gotten us for years. With jokes and all that's dear, our love's clear. Through laughter, tears, and fears, they've gotten us for years. With jokes and all that's dear, our love's clear.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Love in Black and White, where each day we try and, or each week, you know what, every minute we're trying to put love back in you, right? I'm one of the hosts, Big Irish Jay Hollingsworth, and as usual, we have the co-host, the Black de Bergerac, the one and only part-time famous, full-time funny Carlos Anthony.
We in the building. Yay, bring them up.
I gotta figure out how to do that. So this is the first podcast or show we've done since an announcement has to take place, right?
Since an announcement has to take place. I wish I had my little setup. You go, blur, 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 blur.
I'm correct though, right? We haven't made the announcement.
Yeah, we haven't done no podcast since.
Okay. Hold on now. All right, so so let's take a little trip down memory lane. Oh, this happened last year, I believe, or was it earlier this year?
Last
year, Sacramento. Carlos and myself, we were at Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento, California, one of our favorite clubs.
Mm-hmm.
One of I mean, top 3 easily, club owners, managers, you know. Shout out to Jen. Everybody loves Jen. Unless they don't really know her, then they're terrified by her, and then and if she likes you, you'll love her. Anyways. But when we were there, Carlos was gracious enough to feature for me, which that show was fire because you have 2 headliners, and while you were there, you met some fans. You want to take it from there?
I mean, shit. We can speed it all the way up. We crossed paths. Didn't really have the opportunity.
Who? What am I? An owl? Who the fuck crossed paths?
Me and my Lou lady.
Lou lady. Horrible at
hey,
this.
Man.
All right, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it. And I'll tell you when you can come in.
you will not tell me when I can come in.
I'm going to tell you when you can come in. Because you fucking up the story. This is how you do it. You're like, this would be Carlos for your birthday. Hey, I got you some mittens. Hey, I got a surprise for you. What up, sweet Derek? All right, so we were in Sacramento. Carlos was featuring after the show, you know, said hello to everybody, thanked everybody for coming to the show. And there happened to be a young lady at that show that at the time was there on a date. Is that right?
That is correct.
That's correct.
Okay. I just want to make sure you got that part in there. Okay.
Yeah. And was it her boyfriend or was it just a
boyfriend at the time?
Okay. Yeah. All right. Please don't interrupt me. I ask you a question and then as you're answering it, don't interrupt.
I'm doing the Torah storytelling here. You don't interrupt me on your life.
So, no, okay. So, when did you, from that point, how far after that did this young lady contact you?
She didn't contact me at all. Well, she followed on, obviously, on social media, and then we kind of just kept in touch, casually, very casually. I had to make that very clear because she had a dude, so it wasn't like on anything, no slick shit. Which actually is going to be a good segue into one of our topics there I put up, but no slick shit. I mean, it was what it was. Nothing went on. We just kept in touch in terms of commenting on certain posts or whatever the case may be, and then. Yeah,
okay, I'll come back in right now. Okay, cool.
Okay.
How long after? Oh, she followed you, and then you guys were chill or whatever. Excuse me. And then from that time, over the next few months, she broke up with that boyfriend. I don't know why I said it like that. I was going to say that
boyfriend.
Broke up with that dude. It was because I'm like, yeah. Anyway, she broke up with that dude, and you guys didn't see each other, but you still were talking.
Absolutely.
And now, at what point did you take it from where you were like, we've been just talking about memes and social media and horse shit or whatever, nothing slick, but now you were like, hey, okay, she's single now. I'm kind of digging.
Because I paid attention, and I mean, truth be told, I'm one of these guys. I put my cards on the table and tell it like it was. I paid attention, because obviously I thought she was attractive. So, but I'm not that type of dude that's gonna be like, oh well, shit. Let me try to see if I can get off up in here while she got a dude. But then I paid attention that the dude wasn't showing up anymore.
Right.
Lack of better words. I was like, oh, well, that's interesting. So I was like, okay, well, it's still nothing was planned. It wasn't like, okay, now I'm gonna shoot my shot. It really was on some casual. She had made a comment about, as a matter of fact, it was about an air freshener.
Okay.
I caught. And then I made a comment back, and we was kind of like, oh, okay, well, you can joke around like this. We can joke like this. And so one thing led to another, and everything started on some, obviously, it's always been on some friendship thing. So nothing was being pursued until it was. And so.
Okay. So, and did you make it known that you're like, was there an audible thing between you both where you were like, okay, I'm letting you know, I'm interested in you. Like, I want to.
Oh, I definitely didn't hold back on this one because she's a dope woman. I mean, top to bottom, from what she does to just her personality to the way she challenges me on certain things. So it's kind of like, all right. And so I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna let you know straight up that I'm interested. We can do this at your pace. Obviously, whatever works for you. I'm cool with that because as we talked about on this podcast on numerous occasions, I wasn't looking for anything.
Right.
I was cool. I'm cool. I was cool. If it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. But on this particular case, I was like, let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we know you weren't looking for anything. We know you're just like running through women.
Yeah, right.
Just kidding.
Whatever.
And then now, I can't remember. Before your Sacramento weekend, recent one, had you seen her?
We hadn't physically seen each other since that passing last year.
Okay, all right. And so then you just when was your weekend at Laughs? It was like last month?
The 23rd, 24th, 25th, somewhere like that. Before
September?
the weekend of October.
Oh, October. Right before Halloween.
Yeah, right before the weekend before
Okay.
Halloween.
And so, Carlos is up at Laughs Unlimited headlining. I wasn't with him. Didn't get an invite. But he
goddamn
but he's talking to me, and then Carlos notified me of something, which now I'll let you. Now you can take over. Now you may speak.
What text did I send you, Jay? You can tell that part, then I'll go into it. What text did I send you? Because Jay had hit me up. Wherever we go travel, either Jay hits me up, I hit him up, like, hey, what's going down? At this particular time, he hit me up and I said,
Where the fuck is it? Let me go back. That's October 28th. This is oh wait. Yep. Okay. So so Jen, well, so Jen was not there. Jen, the manager of Laughs Unlimited, she was in Arizona, and I saw Jen in Arizona, took a little picture. There she is. Love her. And I sent him a picture, and Carlos said, "Yo, tell her I said hello and thank you again." I said, "You're welcome," from Jen. And then smiley face. Then Saturday, I get a text as Jesus Christ, is fucking fancy worded, fancy old hoity-toity Carlos. As an aside, as an aside, this is, I'm quoting, as an aside, your boy is locked down now. Aurora and I decided to make it official. Hold on.
You got a horn?
I got something. Hold on. Wait first.
Okay, you got the.
I should have done that before.
That's the news break. That's the breaking news. Yeah.
Well, I'll give you one last one. Let me.
Where we're moving on now.
Oh, hell yeah.
To the east side.
No,
you goddamn right we moved on up.
Yeah.
Shit, yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like then we talked on the phone eventually, and yeah, you can like it's dope. You could hear it, hear it in your voice that you're happy, and that's
Absolutely.
awesome.
Absolutely.
I know.
And
It just sucks we have to end the podcast now.
You said what?
I'm joking. I said it sucks we have to end the podcast now.
I mean, we had a good run.
Yeah.
Everybody,
I think one of us got to be single, Yeah. No.
But yeah, it was.
Go ahead.
So the ask was, it was one of those situations where, in my mind, and she and I talked about this too. It was like going to the club, and I initially thought Jen was going to be there. So you walking this young lady in with you. How do you introduce her? And I was in my mind before we even got to the show. I was like, I don't know what to say. How do I say? Do I say this is my girlfriend? Do I say this? Is this somebody I'm dating or what? So I was battling through that. So when Jen wasn't there, I was kind of like, oh, okay, this takes the pressure off of having to, because I don't know the staff like that. So in the midst of standing there after the first show on that Friday night, a guy came up. He's like, "Oh man, you did great," but she's standing next to me. So I was like, "Of course, I ain't gonna be rude." I'm like, "Yeah, so this is my girlfriend," and I was like, "Oh shit!" I just said it to a random guy who doesn't have anything, but it just came out, and I kind of looked at her. She just looked at me. She just introduced us. She was cordial, obviously. And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I never asked you. I had never asked you to be my one." She's like, "No, you didn't." And I was like, "Oh, okay. So I guess we're here now. So now I have to ask. Now I don't have to ask, but now I want to ask, So
Right.
she was like, "Yeah, no, we're good. Yes, absolutely."
Now let me ask you something, and I hope it's not just me, but even at my age now, and I'm assuming that no, again, but I want you to be honest.
You're much older than me, so I get it. Go ahead.
Yeah, this was a good podcast while it lasted, but no, even at this age, do you still like as you're asking that, you still get that? Like me, I know me, I still get that 8th grade butterflies. Like,
Absolutely.
is she gonna say yes? Is it? Will you go with me?
Right. You're right.
Yes or no?
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's one of those situations where, again, I know we grown men, but that's how we were brought up. You ask. I mean, you don't just assume anything, because now when you get into assuming things, then nobody knows what it is. So yeah. So what I asked, so it's kind of like, she can say no. Right. No, I'm not ready for that yet. Or I know we've been talking and we've had great conversation, but give me some more time. So yeah, it was definitely butterflies. But when she said that, it was kind of like, I'm gonna say the pressure was relieved. It was kind of like, okay, this is what it is. This is what I thought. Right. Yeah, this feels right. This is what I thought it was going to be when we started ramping up our conversation. So absolutely.
That's so dope. And Yeah, and I mean, as soon as I was like, all right, when's she coming down? Let's go do couple shit. We got all that, you know, when she coming down. And she did you say that she's watched some of the podcasts?
Oh yeah, she watches pretty much all of them now. So she probably will see this. What's up, Boogie?
Oh God, that really makes me want to just Boogie, fucking Boogie.
Hey man, you better get your shit together. Get your shit together. I ain't this. I call it what it is.
Oh God, no. I mean, obviously, you know, I'm happy for you. And I mean, what's crazy is like, sometimes when you're single, like people won't get it because I think we're very similar. Like when I was single, in the sense that you're not with anybody, but you're not stressing about it. You're not like you're not like walking around like going, whoa, what the fuck? When am I gonna get a girl? I'm like, you're just, you know, like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm in a good spot regardless. You know, I'm in a good spot on my own. So, you know, I always say, like, I've always said, if I'm getting in a relation with somebody, I want it to be somebody that adds to my life, not, you know, take away. So,
and that, I mean, and that's obviously that was major for me in my thinking is, you know, obviously does this woman add value to me, and vice versa. It goes both ways. Am I bringing something to her? Because I don't want to waste her time either. So it's one of those things where it just fits. It fits. I wasn't looking for it, but I'm glad we here. And we're just gonna play this out and see how far we can take it. I'm pleased with it.
And watch, I'm gonna get some brownie points with her. Aurora, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aurora. This one's
Aurora.
Aurora.
You say it goddamn correctly, sir. Aurora.
Aurora.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Aurora.
Roll that Aurora.
Aurora. No.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Here's my question, Aurora. This one's for you. What? I mean, I know there's multiple things you like about her.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say the number one that comes to your mind, like when I say it, personality wise? What's the first thing that comes to your head, and then physically?
That personality wise, very down to earth, very very straightforward and blunt about what she wants and actually what she wants from me. And I can appreciate that, because it forces me to get out of my little comfort zone sometimes, of being like, man, I ain't got to tell you nothing. And that's because that's how I've always, I ain't gonna say always been, but that's what how I've had to be in other relationships, because I've never felt comfortable with being like, I can trust you with this information. That's so great. I'm super cool with that. Physically, she fine as hell. Absolutely.
If you had to pick one thing, like the top
eyes. Yeah. Eyes.
Yeah. That's great. And
then there's no, to be everything.
There's also
top to bottom.
Okay, there we go. Yeah. I was gonna say, let's just don't get into that.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know why I need to know. That's me and her. That's me and
but
her.
You know what's interesting is I've mentioned it on this before, is one of the things that when Angel and I were first dating, that a lot of, I think a lot of guys might have taken it a different way, but I actually enjoyed it when she called me on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay, like she knew her worth. That's what I always say. She knew her worth. And because we'd plan dates, and then for whatever reason I kept canceling, and there was like 2 or 3 in a row that I kept canceling, and then finally she was like, I like you, but how about you just call me when you have time? And I was like, oh, okay.
Because accountability is, it's huge in a relationship, both ways. It's about being honest and being able to be like, hey, listen, I don't like this, or I like this. You need to do more of that. And we should be able to have those conversations as men and women to our mates. So if we can't do that, then I don't know why we're doing it. And so absolutely.
It's funny. I mean, you didn't ask what my things were with Angel, but that's cool. I'll just tell them. Sometimes it's just,
you said I didn't ask how things were with Angel.
No, you didn't ask me what my things, like the physical and the personality wise. I know sometimes it's just all about Carlos and Aurora, but that's cool.
For right now, it is. For right now, you goddamn right. No.
You know what's funny is, like, this might be the top thing that I love about Angel, but also it's like to her detriment, is just she's very nice. And I always like for the longest, and it sounds corny, like it's like somebody will either get it or they won't when I say it. But I've always said I was when I was single, I was always like, I just want somebody nice. I just want somebody nice. The way that's a detriment to Angel is when she wants to help everybody, or like people will want to see her and she'll say yes to everything. and then all week she's just like, oh God, I really don't want to do this. I'm like, then just say no, fucking cancel. Just
we probably you and I, we probably the reverse of that. Well, damn,
oh yeah,
no. Look at that shit. Did you see that? What the fuck was that? Hold on, do that again. It ain't gonna do it now. That was weird. Yeah, we probably reverse. I'm probably the person that's like, yeah, I mean, I guess I'll go. I can see her being like, nah, I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it.
I have no problem saying no. That's my, that's what and she's getting it from me, or learning that, like the power of no. It doesn't mean I don't love you or don't want to see you or spend time with you, but I'm not going down to the Strip. If you want me to, fuck all that, come on over. We'll fucking do it up. Excuse me, but so have you guys set a date yet?
For what?
You're fucking this side of your head and this side of your head came together to form the for what? It fucking your whole head. For what?
Hey man, we just cross over the first?
I'm happy. I'm very happy. I'm looking forward to meeting her. Like and I mean, I've just heard obviously nothing but great things from you, but I'm looking forward to meeting her. Her and Angel meeting. I'm sure they're gonna get along great and just go do some couple shit.
It is. It's funny. We went out Sunday before I had to come back, and something that came out again. And we're in this moment where everything's still new, in terms of that. So we're still learning. But I was like, okay, she's competitive. She's competitive, and I'm like, okay, I like that. I like that because she's so quiet. It's like I wasn't expecting that. We wouldn't played look like putt and pool and some other stuff. And I was like, okay, she likes to win. And that again is, if you're looking for a partner and you're trying to do things, you're trying to level up. You want somebody to be around you that's trying to win, and that's in everything. So yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. That came out. I was like.
Not only you want somebody that when they're competitive that they want to win, but also they will hold you accountable.
Absolutely.
We talk about that all the time with comedy. Like, I mean, we just, so when was it? Monday we went to the mic, right? Yeah. Yep. Like, it's so funny because like Carlos and I, we we got to work these new jokes and it'll go back and forth with both of us. Like, there'll be a moment where I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't want to go. You're like, come on, man. Or the other side where you're like, man, I don't fucking want to go this way. Like, come on. Like, and so we've said that we got to hold each other accountable and like push each other. And to find that in a partner is huge.
Yeah, it's critical, especially at this stage in the game. It's critical. I think we're gonna be perfectly fine. We'll go through this and keep growing. But yeah, I'm extremely happy with my person.
I like it. And what was, you said that there was something we were talking about that you said rolls right into a topic you put.
Oh, it was
the return on investment.
That can go into it. All these topics that can go into any of this. But the one that it was a link to it.
Okay.
Or
you want me
Cam Newton essentially was talking about. The video doesn't play. Essentially, he was talking about when a woman has a man, he goes up to her, and is like, "Yeah, but your man ain't me." And he was asking Mario, the singer, is that what they call dirty macking? Dirty macking is I don't care about you. I don't care nothing. You got no man or you got a woman.
What your man got to do with me?
What your man got to do with me? And I was like, yeah, no, I don't. he was asked, the fact that he had to ask the question, is that dirty macking? It's like, yeah, you know it's dirty macking, because if you have to go and tell a woman, or vice versa, a woman has to tell a man what your woman got to do with me, then you're stepping on the toes of not only her relationship or his relationship, but you trying to make yourself look better than him without just standing out on your own. Like, why I gotta tell you I'm better than him?
Also, it reminds me of the old saying, a dog that'll bring a bone will take a bone.
Absolutely.
So if she leaves some dude for you, who's to say she's not gonna leave you for somebody else?
Right.
I'm like,
because you claim you better, but somebody's always better. Somebody's always got something better, depending on how you're looking at it.
Right.
With regards to that. So I was like, it's a weird statement, but it kind of went back into, like I said, when Aurora did have a dude, I wasn't like, let me get in these DMs and shoot my shot and try to figure this thing out and try to force it. No, things don't happen. That if you want something to be long term, you just got to let it happen organically. Number one. Two, I should never have to tell my woman or a woman that I'm better than her dude, and then try to have to prove that. That's weird. You on some weirdo
That's
shit.
Such a weird, And dude, and I get what you're saying as far as like no slick shit, because dude, and this is crazy because this happened, I think, that time when we were there. It would have been that weekend that you met her when she was with her boyfriend. But there was a girl that she follows me, and she was DMing me saying like, "Oh, I'm coming to the show Friday." And then do you remember that girl that she waited afterwards, and she's like, "Do you really have a girlfriend?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we live together and this and that." And then she was like, "I would just want to fuck you and I'll suck your dick and all this." And I was like, "I'm good." I'm like,
"I'm good."
It's just crazy, But yeah.
To anybody who has to do it, it goes back to that point you just made about if your man or your woman will leave you to go to somebody else, then whoever dirty macked to get her, trust and believe that she or he is still on the table for anybody else. So you're not the end game. That is for sure. For sure. So I would never want to, especially as old as we've gotten, I would never want to get somebody like that, because then I would be on the watch. Okay, well, shoot, how much do I have to do to keep you? Because now you may be looking for the next dude to say the same shit that I said to you.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of, I can't even imagine, just because I feel like it's a me saying your man is whatever to try and get you to break up with him or leave him. I feel like that's a reflection negatively on me. It doesn't matter what I say about this dude. I don't even fucking know him. But me, just if that's how I have to try and get a girl, that's just, to me, that's weak shit. I'm like, stand on your own shit.
Absolutely.
I'm like, and I mean, and I've always been like, if I like approach somebody when I was back in the club days or whatever, if I approach somebody and they're like, "Oh, I got a man," I always just like, "Oh, okay, no disrespect, just," and I would always give them, I would just say, "Just know somebody thought you were beautiful today. Leave it at that. Move on. Doesn't cost me anything. It's a nice little compliment. Cool."
I'm out on everything, because I'm not finna do all that. I've never been that type of dude. I'm not finna do all that. So I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. You look beautiful, like you said. I'm gonna go on about my business. Good luck.
And I'm looking at this. You sent a video, the chivalry in 2025.
I forgot what that video was.
Oh, I'll bring it up. Hold on.
I remember what it was. Okay.
That's not video file. Turn the share screen. There we go. Yeah, here we go. You can see it, right?
Yep.
God.
You're the cure, you're the pain, you're the...
Let me turn the audio off. Okay, so this is all for, if you're just listening, this is all like videos of guys walking and their girls carrying bags, carrying groceries. This guy's getting carried by his girl. This guy's on the beach and his girl is carrying all these bags. And yeah, all these videos are of guys walking with their girl, and the girl, here this girl's holding the umbrella for her man and her. this lady is at the grocery store and has everything, and this his dude's just walking, and it says men in 2025. I don't know about all that. And let me get this out of here. All right. Yeah, I don't know about that. That's not every man.
No. I think I don't know. We had conversations about chivalry before, but to me, when you see that as a man, you like, come on, bro, come on, man.
Yeah,
you not. Are you that? Are you not that self-aware that you like? You don't see this woman carrying all this shit, and you like, oh man, I guess she got it.
Yeah, dude. It's like, I mean, you know, I think from your parents and my grandparents, I always like, you know, open doors and all that stuff, and it is crazy though, because like to me that's just that's my job, you know, however you want to say it, you know. It's just a natural thing for me. It's not something like I consciously think about or anything. It's just as I'm walking out to the car, I always go to Angel's side. I'll even tell her not to touch her door. I'm like, get your fucking hands off the door. Let me open the door. But it's crazy because like when I was single, there'd be some women that I'd open the door and they like looked at me like I was fucking had 3 heads. Like one time I was walking over to a girl to open the door for her, and she goes, "What are you doing?" I was like, I'm opening your door. And then she goes, "Why?" And I go, "So you can get in the fucking car." But yeah,
it's just part of it. To me, it's part of being a man. It's part of the only time I've even questioned it. I did it again with Aurora. Is that she was driving, and I was like, that I walk around to her side to open that's weird, kind of, sort of. That's, you know,
yeah, but you don't know what to do because you're like, well, you got the keys, so you got to unlock the door, but then let me open it for you. Right. And then I'll shut your door and then I'll run around.
Right. So that's the only weird part for me. But outside of that, no. I'm gonna make sure you sit down first. I'm gonna open the doors. I'm going to, if there's something to carry, I'll carry the luggage. I mean, it is what it is. It's just part of being a man. That's what you're supposed to be doing. So when I see dudes doing that, when I see dudes sitting in the car and a girl is pumping gas, I'm like, I hope that ain't his woman. Would I let my friend do it? Probably so. I mean, it's her car, you know. But as my woman, I'm not gonna sit in the car while you go pump the gas. Yeah. That shit don't make no sense to me. I don't. Doesn't register in my brain.
Maybe it is like the because the video said men in 2025, and a lot of them looked like maybe mid 30s and under. So maybe it is like gender roles or whatever changing. I don't know if that's necessarily for the best. I mean, I don't know. I'll never change. I know that. I will open doors for women until the day I die.
It shouldn't be a thing where it's a gender thing. Like, well, we getting to that point now where men like, well, shoot, men say they want to be able to handle the business. They should handle. No, still be a man. Still be a man. Like, what's the problem with this? Why are we having this big issue about you stepping up and being the man? Especially if you're a man where she's paying all the bills. And that's a whole different situation right there. Yeah. You got a woman that's taking care of you, and you can't even carry her bags or a bag or go put gas in the car. Come on, bro. Get your shit together. Your shit together.
I know. Hold on. Let me bring this back up here. All right. We got that.
And I just got a message. So you really just going to call me out, Boogie? Yes.
Oh, yes. God. All right. Let's wrap this up. What do you got coming up?
I said it.
Boogie, that's your pet name. What's her?
It's more to it, but don't you worry about none of that.
Okay, what's hers for you?
No, you don't worry about
Booger.
None of that. No, you don't worry about none of that.
No, Aurora, come in the chat right now. Get in the chat, Aurora. Tell us, Carlos.
She's working hard right now. She's working hard right now. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised. Why? How are you watching this? And you're supposed to be working.
Aurora, come on, get in the chat.
Tell us she's working hard. She's out saving lives right now.
Little Carlos.
He's saving lives right now.
I'm trying to think. I just call Angel Babe, or no, I call her Mo Gras. All right, tell her Mo Gras, which is it's Gaelic or not Irish for means like my love.
Okay.
Or Mo,
What you say?
or Mogra.
That's what you say?
Yeah.
I ain't never heard you say that.
Well, I mean, what have you heard me say? Angel?
Angel?
Yeah. No. Mo, Mogra.
Okay.
You know, it's crazy. My grandmother's name was Rosemary. And I don't know where my grandfather got this from, but he called her Robe. R-O-B. Robe. That's what you fucking yell it. Hey, Robe.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I have no fucking idea. I always called her, and Grandpa was Jay. He was Grandpa Jay.
He wanted her to bring his robe. That's what he's out. And she just happened
to see like some chauvinistic shit. My grandfather was talking to my grandmother like, "Damn, you trying to fucking say my grandfather was
robe?" She come in,
Boogie. Hey, Boogie.
I listen. Hey, if I got to say it to the day I die.
All right. We'll continue this next week. What do you got? I'm gonna have Aurora. Send me an email through my website and tell me.
No, you will not.
Please, BigIrishJ.com. Just hit the contact link and please send me Carlos's fucking boogie name or whatever the fuck his dumb pet name is.
We're gonna start a whole new war here. What does Angel call you?
Big Daddy? No, I Jay. Babe. Okay, let's see. Actually, I could do a plug for both of us. Do you have anything like on the books right now locally the next 2 weeks?
Locally, no. I'm sure I'll pick up something.
Right.
But we do have ours. You can plug that one. But I'm also right after that I am headlining the Looney Bin in Little Rock, Arkansas. That I have Delirious coming up. And some other great things in the works. We're trying to see how this all gonna play out. But parttimefamous.com, follow me.
Yeah, and yes, Carlos and I will both be in Santa Ana Pueblo, New Mexico at Quesada's Comedy Club in Santa Ana Pueblo, New Mexico. We're going to be there November 21st and 22nd, and I believe Maurice Munoz is hosting. He hosted in Arizona and was mentioning he's going to try and see if he could host there. And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And he's great. So that show is going to be fire. So go to BigIrishJ.com for tickets and appreciate it. And congrats. I'm happy for you, Carlos. You know, we've already talked about all this, but I'm happy for you and Boogie. So
say however you get it out your mouth. Just say it. However you get it out your mouth.
So until next time, thanks everybody, and we'll keep trying to put the love back in you right.
There it is.